Welcome. Welcome to my story time. Do you know what we're reading today? We're reading Nellie's Promise. Hope you enjoy. Welcome back. Um, like I said in my last video, we have not completed Nellie's Promise. We haven't even completed chapter 1 yet. But we will get there, I promise. That's Kim's promise. The gaming panda. By the way, guys, before I start, I want to tell you, I did change my YouTube name. I changed it to Gaming Panda because all of them, every single one of my accounts have something to do with Panda. Everything that I do, my Kick, my Facebook, my Instagram, my my GTA account, my Destiny account, my Black Ops 2 account, everything has to do with pandas. And I game a lot, so I'm a gaming panda. Alright? So, let's get started. Alright, so, I'm not sure where we left off. Okay, so, I'll start here. Nellie could tell that Gertrude resented being a maid for maids, which is what Nellie and her sisters probably would have been if Samantha had not changed everything. Come along, you two, Gertrude said tartly to Bridget and Jenny. The little girls hugged Uncle Guard even more closely and hid their faces against him. Nellie chided them. Now, girls, she began, but Samantha stood up. Bridget and Jenny, she said, why don't you want to come upstairs now? And I will tell you a story while Gertrude gives you your bath. Oh, good, a story, said the two little girls. They adored Samantha. They thought that she was the most wonderful storyteller in the world. Bridget and Jenny kissed Uncle Guard and Aunt Cornelia and Nellie goodnight, and they trotted off happily and hand in hand with Samantha. Grumpy Gertrude left too. Nellie bent her head over her sewing, thinking how lucky she was to have Samantha for a friend, and sweet Bridget and Jenny as sisters. Don't you worry, ma'am, she promised. No matter what happens, I will protect Bridget and Jenny. Even if Uncle Mike takes us away from here, I will work and do whatever I have to do to keep Bridget and Jenny safe and happy, just as I told you I would. I don't know how, but I'll do it. Psst, whispered Samantha. Nellie. What? Nellie whispered back. Nellie and Samantha were at school in dancing class. Nellie was bending over backwards. She looked at Samantha from under her arm, which was supposed to be fluttering gracefully over her head like a slender branch in a breeze. Unfortunately, Nellie actually looked more like she was using her arm to swat flies. Samantha nodded toward Nellie's knee. You're stalking, she hissed. Nellie looked. Oh no, not again, she groaned. Nellie was so thin that the athletic uniform the girls wore for dancing class swam on her. The uniform consisted of a blouse, stiff black knee-length, bloomers, and over-the-knee stockings. The bloomers were supposed to be fastened under the girl's knees tightly enough to hold up the stockings, but Nellie's legs were so spindly that her bloomers ballooned loosely and her stockings always dropped. Just now, one of her stockings had fallen down completely and was pulled around her ankle. Nellie yanked it up and tucked it back into her baggy bloomers, but she knew it was no use. Sure enough, the stocking was soon droopy again. For the rest of class, Nellie did a dance of droop and yank with her stocking. It's not your fault, Samantha said as the girls sat down to lunch after dancing class. Those bloomers are too big for you. Ask Uncle Guard and Aunt Cornelia to buy you a smaller pair. Oh no, said Nellie. Uncle Guard and Aunt Cornelia had given her so many things already, she couldn't ask for more. Those bloomers are brand new. They may be new, said Samantha, but they just don't fit you at all. I'm afraid that I just don't fit in the dancing class at all, said Nellie, smiling but shaking her head. That kind of dancing seems so silly to me. I can't see that use of pretending that I am a tree. Oh, well, said Samantha lightly. Not everything has to have a use, does it? It's alright to learn something just because it's pretty or because it helps you express how you feel, isn't it? Well, yes, I guess so, Nellie agreed. It's just that Nellie didn't finish her sentence. She didn't know how to tell Samantha that now that Uncle Mike was back, everything had changed for her. Now Nellie felt an urgency about learning real things, practical things, so that she could get a good job someday and earn enough money to take care of her sisters. If Uncle Mike ripped her and her sisters away, Nellie did not want to have to work in a factory for the rest of her life. Only last week, classes in fluttery arm dancing had made Nellie laugh. Now that they made her impatient, they seemed like a dangerous waste of time. But it would be ungrateful to say, just as it would be ungratefully to tell Samantha that she didn't think she fit in with the other girls at school. Bridget and Jenny studied at home with a tutor, but Uncle Gard and Aunt Cornelia had enrolled Nellie in Samantha's school. Nellie looked fondly at her friend. Samantha was so good-hearted and accepting that she could not see that other girls at school didn't know what to make of Nellie. They couldn't figure out whether Nellie was Samantha's maid or Samantha's sister. Nellie didn't really blame the other girls for their confusion. She was confused about who she was too, but there was no doubt that there was a gap between Nellie and the other girls at school. Their lives had been so different. My birthday is coming up in 2 months, Samantha joked to Nellie as they sat at lunch table. With some other girls, I'll ask for a smaller bloomer for you. Thanks, said Nellie with a grin. Those hideous bloomers, groaned a girl named Louis. For my birthday, my parents are taking me out to a hot air balloon. I like to toss my bloomers over the side and never see them again. Oh, we went up in the hot air balloon for my birthday when I turned 8, said a girl named Tessie. You'll love it. When I was 8, my parents gave me a pony, said Lucia. She turned to Nellie and asked politely, What happened to your 8th birthday? Well, Nellie answered honestly, that was when I was working in a thread factory, so I don't think we really celebrated my birthday that year. Oh, said Lucia, turning rather pink in the face. An awkward silence settled over the table. The other girls had never even been inside a factory. Working in one was beyond their imagination. Samantha piped up, Let's not talk about when we were 8. It's lots more interesting to talk about what to be when we grow up. You're right, said Loisa Hartley. I want to be a dancer, like Isradar Ducan, said. She fluttered her arm, and as the girl had learned in dance class, she fluttered her eyelashes too, which came all the girls laughing. I'm going to marry a duke, like Consuelo Venberg built it. Sighed Tessie. I live in a castle with lots of dogs. I either want to be a painter, like Mary Cassatt, said Samantha, or the first woman president of the United States. She turned and asked Nellie, what do you want to do? I work as hard as I can at the best job I can get, said Nellie with a fierce determination. All I want is to earn enough money to have a little house where I can keep my sisters safe. Lucy and Tessie exchanged a glance. Samantha looked bewildered. Nellie realized with a pang that sounded as if she and Bridget and Ginny weren't happy at Uncle Guard and Aunt Cordelia's house. Nellie wanted to reassure Samantha that this wasn't what she'd meant, but Nellie could not explain why she had answered as she did. For the rest of her lunchtime, she and Samantha were very quiet. That evening, Samantha and Nellie were up in their bedroom, dressing for dinner. Nellie faced the full-length mirror while Samantha buttoned up the back of Nellie's dress around her neck. Nellie wore a silver necklace with a delicate cross, which was the only thing she had left from Mom. I wish you could see me now, Mom, thought Nellie. You'd say I am the luckiest girl in the world. Okay, and that includes this video. Again, we've not finished chapter 1, but we will finish chapter 1. And I hope you guys again reading these subtitles. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And as I always say, peace, love, and it's gaming time. Stay in school, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!